Hello, everyone. I'm finally back, and it's the Comic News Q&A. I'm here with Manos
Hi, I'm Manos.
and Captain Logan.
Greetings!
And in case some people ask, I could not get a hold of Eric, and King was busy.
Manos, do you want to do an air compression, or shall I?
I don't know if I don't know if I can do an air compression.
Yeah, I don't know if I can either.
You can try.
I'm trying to think what's something I could hit on that.
What's something he would...
Okay. I don't know. It's just like
that's
what he
just-
does.
That was great. That was great. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hello,
Okay.
Eric.
I don't know. I can't think of anything to like mimic.
Hi, I'm Eric. I like Green Arrow. Of course, that sounds totally like Eric, even though I have a major cold and my voice is deeper than usual.
No, that's why it sounds like him.
So, this is celebrating our second year of me doing this. I don't know.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm still doing this. You'd think I would get tired. But yeah, and no, I'm not changing a host this year. I can't afford it.
Thank God.
Yes, because Manos loves the money he gets from this. I send him Monopoly money every month.
Yeah, I know. Well, what's cool is you can buy prostitutes with it. And
Oh, I thought that's how you got your hotels.
What a strange mystery we've unraveled.
they accept that.
Okay. So,
Oh, wait, that's why you bought hotels. It's all
Right.
coming together.
What just happened? Okay. So, let me just state the rules here for anyone who was confused, or the people who didn't pay attention and did it anyway. Everyone had one question each. To the guys who said, I'm going to be a rebel and write 5 questions, I only chose one of your questions.
Ha! Advantage, Duke.
Yeah.
Defend yourself, player 2.
They're just going to send me like 50 questions in messages next week. So, simple. I got a list here. I'm just going to read each person, each question, and the 3 of us will do our best to answer them, but obviously we're not going to do our best. We're probably just going to say a bunch of stupid jokes. So, moving along. Well, then again, that's comic news. It's mission statement.
I've been practicing since you started recording.
Great. Okay, so our first question comes through Vacuminator, and it is this.
Vacuminator.
Yes. If Captain Planet says the power is yours, and He-Man says that he has the power, who is it really? Who has it really?
CNC Music Factory.
I'll take it.
I agree with Manos.
Yes. I was about to say the electric company, but yours is better. Okay, so...
No, I'm sorry. I'm going with Zordon.
May the power protect you, Captain Logan. Okay, DVid22. Will you be getting and/or reading the Watchmen prequels in the present, in the future/present? I don't even know what that last part meant.
I can't wait to hear what Manos says about this.
Is that all the question?
That's the question. Will you be reading the Watchmen prequels?
I am leaning towards yes.
Me too.
Actually.
Me too.
And,
Me too.
I did think about this, and I do have some minor issues with who owns the Watchmen, if Alan Moore has been screwed in this deal, or if he even cares. I mean, he turns down money for the movie.
For what I've been told, he washed his hands of it years ago.
Yeah, so
The
you know
article
what?
I read said he doesn't even have a copy in his house anymore. He doesn't
Wow.
even consider it his and doesn't care. Yeah.
So he treats it like Donald Trump treats his wives.
And yet Alan Moore has better hair than Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, I'd be Alan Moore over Donald Trump any day. But I feel like, hey, you know, as long as it doesn't ruin the original book, which DC is usually good at, but you know, I think I think this one is like a prequel. You know what? It's established in that book that these characters had decades and generations of adventures and all sorts of stories that's kind of alluded to. I wouldn't mind, seeing a little into that history of these characters, so long as anything doesn't really severely, disrupt the original work. And, the original work is the original work. I mean, you could just say, fuck these other stories and just have the book, and it doesn't hurt the book at all.
That's what I think, Manos. I don't think these can ruin the originals. I say if they're good and you feel like considering them canon, by all means, and if not, they're tributes.
Yeah. It's like tribute band.
I'm not going to buy all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I read the Rorschach one and I really, really like it, I might get the big trade when it comes out. But I gotta see what Lee Bermejo does with Rorschach. That's the part I gotta see what it looks like.
As soon as I found out Darwin Cook was writing and drawing one, I said, God damn it, I have to read it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Darwin Cook one, the Night Owl one, the Rorschach one, Amanda Connor's doing the Silk Spectre one, right?
That one too, and Cook's writing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there. I mean, I'm sorry. People need to drop their attitudes about this book. I mean, because I hear people complain about others working with Alan Moore's work. But you know what? In the last few years, he's done a lot of stories with other people's creations. Like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah.
And The Lost Girls. I mean, I'm sure the writer Frank Baum of Wizard of Oz, I'm sure he never imagined a scene of Dorothy orgasming inside of a tornado.
Yeah, I don't think anyone imagined that.
Totally cool with that. So you know what? All's fair.
You just gave everyone a really creepy image, by the way.
Alan Moore did it.
Yeah, can we have a moment of silence?
Can we have a moment of silence for our innocence?
I'm sorry, how long have we known Manos? Is there any innocence left? Is it possible?
Point made, I've done it.
Your innocence was gone the moment you met me.
Touche. So, we want to move on? Okay, Death Christ 2000.
Can that just be the question?
Maybe, he asked, why is 2001 A Space Odyssey great? I don't know, I've never seen it.
Because of the voice of Hal.
Well, that's a very good question, Death Christ 2000. You bring up an interesting point. I think Hal is a big part of it, obviously, but also Kubrick's storytelling, and he uses visuals quite a bit to tell this story of the evolution of man. And he just does it, and he just does it in such an interesting way. I mean, it's a big impact, and it's one of the few space movies that actually feels like space. It's just as quiet, it's just as desolate as space kind of seems like it is, instead of the pew 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 stuff we see in most movies. So there you go. It's amazing work.
I got nothing to add, because again, never saw it.
Did you see at least 2010, Duke?
No. I lived through 2010, does that count?
Yeah, it does. Because that happened. I mean, it was exactly how it was in the movie.
Yeah, it was. It's the same thing.
We almost had a nuclear war, and then we ended up having 2 sons. Remember that?
I remember being a junior in high school and going, wow, this is just like that Andy Kubert film.
So what you guys are telling me is I should probably watch those movies.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're saying.
Yeah.
Or I should leave my house more.
Actually, both of those are good advice.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, Death Christ 2000. You allowed me to realize these great revelations.
Manos, wouldn't it be great if we did a pop culture yearbook for 2001 and you were like, I'm doing 2001: A Space Odyssey because it happened that year. It's the year it happened.
I thought about that when we did 2001, right?
We did. I think we did. I don't remember. I have to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
We've done like 20 or 25 of those.
I know. It's starting to like blur together.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot like comic news in all honesty. People keep asking me, remember someone asked me like literally like a couple weeks back, remember saying this? I don't even remember recording it, dude.
People still talk about the Tiny Titans episode. I don't even remember which one that is.
I don't.
Oh, the Super Pets. Excuse me, it's the DC Super Pets episode.
See, is even affecting you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Wait, they're on your channel.
Yes, but I have the attention span of a peanut, so... What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Q&A. Okay, so Tori GNR1.
Yeah!
Hey.
Did the Ice Age really kill the dinosaurs?
Was that his only question?
Yes.
Well, see, I don't know why just because it's a Q&A we're expected to know things no one knows.
Oh, there's actually, there's a few more that you're just going to have to try and wing it on. Well, if...
Actually, I'm pretty sure that one of Maya Manos' time travel adventures is what actually killed the dinosaurs.
I've actually seen Ice Age 3, and I think the answer is Queen Latifah.
I was just going to say that scene from Futurama where the giant brain nuked them all. I like yours better, though.
Yeah, I like yours too, Manos. That's good.
Okay, so there you go, Tori. That was... What did you expect? Mr. Goldthing.
Mr. Goldthing. You know, it's funny. It's funny. I've recognized all these names except for the ones I've laughed at.
Duke, you're making these names up.
Yeah, you've gotta be.
I'm not.
Spatula in my garage, 27.
Hey, that's my cousin. Don't diss him. Okay. Top 5 favorite comic book villains.
Top 5? I thought it was only one question.
You didn't know there'd be homework.
Yeah, neither did I. I didn't.
Yeah, really, I didn't do any homework.
Neither did I. Let's see. Not in any order. Just think of like 5, I guess. Hey, actually, you know what? Let's just do 3 to be easier.
No, I can probably...
Did he say comic book supervillains or just supervillains?
Comic book villains.
Oh, I can't use Lord Zed.
I know. Well, he was in comics.
Yeah, but he didn't originate in comics. Besides, I wouldn't say that anyway. I was just joking.
Is Lord Zed that powerful?
Yes.
He looks like he'd be easy to beat. Like all you have to do is throw lemon juice on him.
Oh, that's actually a really good point.
They never did this, so you have a point.
That would be so easy. It's like, I will destroy... Ow! Oh, jeez! Ah!
Let's combine our weapons, Rangers! Lemon grenade!
Throw salt on him!
And this is why Lord Zed rarely grows.
Or ever appears near the Power Rangers.
Right. Most power... Well, Galactus is obviously up there.
Here, let's each do one, like in a row. Like,
Okay.
Now, wait, did it... So is it powerful or favorite? Did I miss something?
Favorite.
So.
Oh, okay, because then you said Lord Zed's not that powerful. I'm like, well, that doesn't mean he can't be one of my favorite villains. What's wrong?
Damn it, Manos, you're throwing him off.
Yeah, you just ruined my brain.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that, Bert. I don't know. Okay, let's do what the fuck we want. Like, we can name anybody.
You threw lemon juice in my exposed brain.
Oh, it's your fault for leaving it exposed.
Yeah, well, let's go round robin and just say one each until we've done 5.
Cool!
Yeah, go Manos.
Joker.
Lex Luthor.
Sinestro.
Joker again.
You can't do that.
Cheater.
Harley Quinn.
Galactus.
Okay, that was the top 5, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we were doing 5. Okay,
No, I'm kidding. Thanos.
Oh, Thanos.
Dark Side.
Damn it.
of the moon. I'm
God
going to say
damn it.
Thanos too. That was on my list.
You keep going.
It's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Eat?
I didn't think you went already. Damn it. Two-Face.
Oh, that's good. I also like Luthor a lot.
And I have to put Joker there somewhere, so there's that.
Is that what I say? Joker, Harlequin, Luthor.
Yes.
All right. Duke?
Go do.
I guess I'll put Joker. I can't say no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, man. You think this would be easy?
Yeah.
I really should have told you guys beforehand. I'm sorry.
I really liked Cornelia Stirk.
Wow. That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Neither
I
did
love that character.
I'll go for Magneto.
I'll go for
Magneto.
I want to say Skinner Sweet from American Vampire.
Oh,
Isn't he
that's
kind of the
good.
hero?
He's a really evil human being.
Okay.
Wait a minute, he's a vampire. That statement doesn't make a sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that Green Goblin fella.
No, Ryan. My last is got to be Venom. You know, back when Venom was actually a villain.
Yeah, you mean like for 12 seconds?
No, not for 12 seconds.
It did
For-
feel like it's like, you know, he
Yeah, it did.
makes
You're not
3
wrong.
appearances and then Marvel goes, "Wow, this is gonna be a great hero."
Yes, but at the time,
Yes.
I liked him as a villain.
I loved him as a villain. He was one of my favorite villains. He
Yeah.
got me back into comics. Actually, he was so cool.
Well, what I loved about him fighting Spider-Man was that they had similar power sets. It was just those were fun battles.
Mm-hmm. And he had that constantly outwit him.
Yeah, and plus, Spider-Man couldn't use a spider sense on him,
That's
so
true.
that made it even harder. Yeah.
That's some damn good water.
Yep. Hey,
You get
did
the last
know-
one, dude.
Carnage.
Carnage. Yeah.
So, Shadow Bat-Killer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, you guys have heard of that. You're not laughing at it.
No, we've heard. Good point.
Can't laugh at every one of these.
Yeah, that'd be mean.
Okay, I think this is more for you two, because I'm not involved in this at all. Who
Oh.
is your favorite superhero that you've ever covered on those movie panels with Eric?
Well, we've only covered like 2.
What about the Marvel one?
I don't know.
Actually, wait a minute, I misread that. Never mind. Who's your favorite superhero?
Is that all it says?
For everyone who's on this panel.
Well, then you
Apparently
can
we're a
answer that,
panel.
you do.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This guy kind of wrote it weird, or
Well,
maybe
I will always be a Batman guy till the day I die. So.
Green Lantern.
Batman. Although, man, I mean, Spider-Man, big character for me.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say Daredevil.
Daredevil is like
Second.
third in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Although Manos, I gotta tell you, with Batman, it depends on the day of the week as to whether or not I prefer a campy Batman or a serious Batman.
Yeah, that's true. That's the great all-knowing, all-powerful Batman. It's the he can be one thing one day and a goofy Dick Van Dyke character the next day.
Yeah.
So, Coolio Vids.
Coolio.
Yeah.
If Joker had to pick between Heath Ledger or Mark Hamill, who would he kill?
Well, wouldn't it depend on which version of the Joker was gonna kill his actor?
Yes. He would pretend to miss and then run away.
I don't think that's a fair question because one of them is already dead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go with Mark Hamill because he only has one choice right now.
Oh.
I'm going to say Heath Ledger, and I think it may have already happened.
The Joker came in.
Can we move on, please? This is a little...
Okay.
This is highly distasteful.
Yeah, it's tasteful. I don't
Blame
like-
Coolio.
Keep in mind, I am a huge fan of Heath Ledger.
Yeah, so I actually wasn't making fun of Heath Ledger's death when I said that. I was just being like systematic about it. I was like, but one of them is already deceased. I don't really understand.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Hey, Julio, what is your deal?
That's our question to you. We've asked you one question. You expect a response. What's your deal?
Yeah.
You ask us which one of these guys we're going to kill, and one of them's dead.
Yeah, what's going on?
He better
The
respond.
The panel is panning you.
Yes, we demand
Hey,
answers.
Julio, why'd you leave Brandon Lee out of it? Why didn't you ask us that?
Why'd you leave Cesar Romero out of it?
Yeah.
Why'd you put other Jokers on the list? Like,
Yeah.
The guy from Red Hood was awesome. Come on. Oh, everyone's quiet. Okay, so I guess you guys want to move on.
yeah.
And I'm sorry if I butchered this name. Nathan Van Hatten. I'm sorry. Why do you think most people hate Rob Liefeld?
Because he can't draw certain things?
You mean everything?
People?
Yeah, I mean, like, well, the thing is, I haven't read a lot of Liefeld, but every now and again, when I've seen him, it's like certain body parts he doesn't feel like drawing just go off a page.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to draw hands today, so I'm just going to do a pinup where there's no hands.
They're grabbing someone off frame.
Yeah, exactly. He's sharpening a pencil while he's kicking a dude.
Yeah, I think Logan's answered it pretty well. And I guess there's this feeling of undeserved praise and success for someone who does those things terribly.
I think that's it. Although, to be fair, I have heard, and I haven't watched a lot of interviews, but I have heard he's like the nicest dude ever.
Well, I'm a
He
nice
comes on-
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
There's plenty of
but
nice people that
Not to me,
aren't
man.
doing
You're
well.
mean to me. What are you talking about?
It's like, Logan, you're a nice guy. You should be like a top DC writer then. By that point.
well, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying that, like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, he probably
That's
is a
my
really
world.
nice guy. He probably is a really nice guy, but I mean, maybe
Well, I don't
he
think
should.
he deserves success. I'm just saying that, like, he always gets trampled on so hard. I don't think people, sometimes think about the person. That's all I'm saying.
That is unfair. I mean, he is a human being and has feelings. Although, God,
Also,
20 years.
He must be pretty gracious about the whole thing if he's never come out and said, "Hey, stop panning me," because I'm sure he's aware of the fact that there are a lot of people who don't like his drawing.
Maybe he's just the most stubborn person ever. Like, my stuff is good. You're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with the way my stuff looks.
Maybe Rob just has some weird eyesight problem that we're unaware of, and that he just... he thinks we all look like that.
He's had an LSD problem for 20 years. Although, maybe, to be fair, maybe comic art isn't his forte. Maybe for all these years he's been doing the wrong thing. Maybe he should do expressionist stuff. Like Jackson Pollock.
You might have something there, honestly.
He could be the next Jackson Pollock.
Rob Liefeld, if you're somehow listening to this, somehow take our advice.
Yeah, except
Please.
after the LSD thing, I'm sure he's turned it off already.
If you somehow wanted to listen to us because you think we're nice guys, please.
I think he's nicer than us at this point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, kind of.
Actually, that would be my advice. Rob,
Actually, no matter what...
take some LSD.
Actually, no matter what, Coolio's worse.
Next question.
Dead Man Films. Happy anniversary, he starts off with. Can you guys give me any information on what's going on with Strange Universe?
Yes, I can. Eric's computer is busted, and he just hasn't been able to work on anything like that. And I think he's got some of the stories for it. I think he's got actually most of the stories for it, but his isn't finished because his computer's on the fritz and he can't work on it.
I know that he's written a lot of his storyline for tomorrow, and he does have. I think he pretty much has issue 2 of Strange Universe all set. I know he has 2 chapters of my story Ladybug in it. So once he gets it going, it should be a pretty good book.
He's got a story of mine that he's had sitting around for a year.
I don't know anything. That's it. That's
But anyway, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I talk to him on the phone all the time. He's just trying to get his computer fixed.
Blue Dragon 5. Hey fellas, happy anniversary, great work, thanks for the entertainment and information. My question is, what would you guys and your guest, I think they mean you, Cap, if
Hey.
present, like to see in a Batman story?
Just-
Batman. I don't know, that's a tough question.
Ugh.
No
There, you
bat
take that,
nipples.
Logan.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with, at least these days, I like to see a Batman story that's actually centered on a single villain, Manos.
Whoa!
What?
I know, isn't that crazy?
You're a madman. You should be the next Batman villain.
I miss I miss those stories, you know, where the Riddler or Two-Face can have just, you know, a big plot and not everybody and his dog has to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Did I forget
Yeah.
to mention my dog's here with us? He's co-hosting. He's just really quiet. Okay, fine. He's not. He left.
Hey dog, what would you like to see in a Batman story?
Sausages.
Go ahead, Manos.
It's my sister's
Oh, now my sister's here. I'm sorry, Jamie.
I'd like to see
pencil.
Sorry.
the Batmobile in a Batman story, Manos.
That would be fun. I'd like a nice muscle car Batmobile.
I'd like Batman to play the guitar randomly.
I would love to see Batman surf. Wouldn't that have been great if we could see Christian Bale and Heath Ledger surf in a competition?
You know, honestly, the thing you said about the guitar, it would be really interesting if Batman was musical. I mean, like, if Bruce Wayne played something. I can't think of a single story where he plays the piano or anything.
I kind of know one. There's Unfortunate Son, but here's the thing about it. Two things.
Okay.
Two things. One, it's god-awful. And
Yeah, I've
two,
read that.
they retconned it to basically make Batman hate rock and roll.
Night.
Oh, that's wrong.
Good night, little sister. I love you. I'll read you in 5 minutes, okay?
Batman's like, I only play Chopin.
Bye, peoples.
My sister
Bye.
says goodbye.
I don't know who you are, so
We're serial killers.
again, bye to all these people.
They said goodbye. Go.
Bye, Justin and Turkey.
It's not jerky. That's a past recording, Jamie.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye,
I'm
Justin.
joking.
Makes me wish I had an amp.
Yes.
Did I say his last name right?
Yes. Goodbye. Go.
Oh, bye.
Anyway.
Hey, we are talking about Batman in music, right?
Yes.
You know, I've often wondered, like, what sort of music would he be listening to?
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest, as much as a Batman fan and amateur historian, I guess, since I talk on YouTube,
That's why I hired you.
I don't know. You know, it's so
Yeah.
weird. I've known this character all my life, and I can't imagine him being into anything. I can't.
Anything.
I mean, does he listen to the Pixies? Can you imagine him listening to the Pixies?
I can't imagine him listening to anything really modern.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I was having
well,
this
and of
really
course-
funny vision of Batman listening to Katy Perry.
And of course, I mean, we know he was brought up in high society, so I mean, you know, we know that as a kid he probably went to operas and things, and you got to wonder if he's just like really classical.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you know, modern Batman is like, I don't know, in his 30s. The DC retcon reboot Batman is what, 25 or 20?
I thought he was 16, but you might be right.
Well, but let's say he's 30
I'm
now.
older than Batman now?
You
Yes.
possibly, maybe. Let's say he's 30 now, for the hell of it. I mean, what was he born in, like, what, 79 or 80 or something like that?
Yeah, if we're talking present day, absolutely.
Yeah, so his parents were killed in 89.
That's awesome.
Wouldn't that
is.
be? So, I
That's
mean...
they got killed going to see Batman.
Yeah.
They were killed by King because he didn't want him to see it.
But, yeah, so, I mean, he's grown up in, like, you know, he would be grown up in the 90s. I mean, shit, if you think about it, while he was training, you know, Nirvana came out.
This is just going to get weirder and weirder as the years press on.
It is. So,
guys,
I mean,
guys,
there's
hold
no
on.
reason why he wouldn't be, like, a modern music fan.
I need to stop the
can't-
recording real quick.
Hold on. What? Yes?